Hello everybody, and this is Foss Archangel because screw logic, my head is in the clouds. And welcome to Amiibo training. Or, I have no idea what I'm going to call this series anyway. Story with them, I don't know, I'll figure it out when I'm actually going to upload the video. Anyway, this is, anyway, what you're watching right now is a recording and I'm post-commentating over it, but you know, with this series that I said I was going to do a couple updates back, I decided that instead of me just commentating over it, and as you can see I SD'd a little too soon, that I'm just going to be telling a story while Amiibos are battling. And as you could plainly tell, I'm training my girlfriend's Link Amiibo Majora with my Amiibo that I trained personally, Kurai. And I am the purple Link because because he is fabulous as all hell. Majora is, well, the Majora's Mask skin for Link. And Kurai is Dark Link. And it's a little hard to really tell where they are, as with the quality, I'm really sorry for that. I'm not sure why the quality is like this, but you know, quality is like this, so please endure. Anyway, as you can see right here, I played in the Super Mario Maker stage. And, you know, I basically trained in the Super Mario Maker stage with my Link Amiibos. Probably should have trained in at least the Omega form or something. But after this, I fought Majora, and I also SD'd there. Yeah, I SD a lot because I underestimate my own abilities or something. I don't know why. Anyway, I had a couple recordings before this, but they failed and I couldn't save the second one, but I managed to save the first one, and with the first one, my mic was going on, so I kind of just had to delete it. Unfortunately, fucking bell! Like, I can keep it, but I'm gonna have to do a montage of really funny moments from there. Like, there was one really funny moment that I am really proud of and glad that I managed to record. Like, I'm not scrapping it, I just can't. Just can't, and we tech those, but I just can't really upload it in its current condition. It's bad enough that I'm gonna upload that Splatoon video for the Pirates Splatfest. Oh, and speaking of Splatoon, that's what I want to talk about today. Splatfest was really fun. Like, the thing is that most of the time with Splatoon, I don't really rage at it unless it's directed towards my teammates, because in my experience with Splatoon, I've noticed how the main thing that will fuck you over isn't the enemy team, but your own teammates. I don't mind it. I don't mind losing in Splatoon. But when I'm with incompetent teammates who seem like they never played a fucking video game in their life, then it's just becomes, well, not unenjoyable for me. In fact, it's really fun, but when you play with incompetent teammates, that kind of ruins the whole fun factor for me. And I've noticed how you will play with a bunch of incompetent teammates in Splatoon. Like, they won't, like, a lot of them, they don't have your back. I mean, and it feels like you're supposed to basically have your own back. Whereas if you were to just play it what was I saying? Oh yeah, whereas if you were to play it with like your friends, of course they're gonna have your back. I mean, they're your friends, and you know, you can communicate with them on Skype saying, hey, can you help me over here? This one, I'm getting effed up by a bunch of guys here. And they're like, okay! And then, yeah, it's fine then. But when you're playing online without communication, that's when it gets tricky, especially if you get like a level 1 who just got the game, and they think, oh, okay, I'm just gonna try to splat everything, whereas in Splatoon, you have to push forward and pretty much provide a lot of pressure to the enemy team instead of going to do your own thing. Because, you know, you need to rely heavily on your teammates when you play Splatoon. And when you get, also relying on yourself, if that makes sense. Because with Splatoon, you need to have teammates. You need your teammates in order to help you out. Because I've noticed how good team synergy works and how bad team synergy works from both the opponent's perspective and from my perspective. And from my team's perspective. Because I've seen how it works, I've seen how a good team should act, and I've seen how a bad team should act. And I've had good teammates with Splatoon, but I've also had bad teammates in Splatoon. Like Splatfest, for example, I have had good teammates and I have had bad teammates. Speaking of which, Team One Piece won, by the way. Or should I say Team Pirate won, which I am happy about because I was on Team Pirate. And I was worried because Team Ninja had more teammates on it. I mean, had more guys on it. But Team Pirate got the most wins, and because we got the most wins, we won. Which is something that I am happy about. In fact, my girlfriend, Light, was right there when I got the results in, and I thought I lost. Like, it honestly all seemed lost. And unfortunately, like, I would suggest if you are gonna watch that video when it gets uploaded, that if you are gonna watch it, play it at an audio where you can just barely hear me at, because it is really ear grating. Like, I would say that is probably one of the worst videos I've ever recorded with my Elgato because of how bad the audio is. Like, I just really don't like the audio, how I made the audio, and I'm disappointed with Kurai because he SD'd. How could you SD with the whirling jump? But yeah, just if you can, try to play Splatoon with your teammates, your homies, if you will, and just try to play it with your friends if you can. Like, I'm gonna try to get a new mic because I've learned my lesson about trying to record with the mic that I currently have. I'm not sure what's wrong with it, honestly. Like, I am legit not sure what's wrong with it. Like, whenever, like, the headphone side of it works perfectly. But the mic portion of it is absolute garbage. So anyway, back to the match. As you can see, despite my SDing way too early, I did relatively well for myself, especially since I am training both my Amiibos. I mean, both the, Light's Majora, and yeah. And the thing is with Amiibo training is that when you do one movement, they'll always do it. Like, with Majora, As you can see, he does the little jab there, and he's doing the little grab there like I taught Kurai how to do. And you notice how Kurai, even though he has the whirling leap, he'll constantly just keep using the whirling leap as an attack. Well, that's because while I was training him, I would use the recovery quite a bit, and I would be jumping in the air quite a bit. But because of that, Kurai does that all the time, and I was surprised when I found out I won. So, and it's inevitable, honestly. Like, there is nothing you can really do about that. Unfortunately, I couldn't really unteach him that, because once an Amiibo reaches level 50, that's it. There is no possibility of him really unlearning the stuff you taught him. And that's why Light wants me to retrain Majora, because she used, like, maybe a projectile 5 times, like the arrows 5 times while she was training him, and that was to edge guard, but now Majora did it all the time, and she was really disappointed. That's why she asked me to retrain Majora. Anyway, this is Fox Archangel, and I'm signing out. Have a great day.